out at one of my favorite places, and of course we have to be a little bit quiet, but there's nobody here right now.
Yeah,
it's a little bit noisier, but things are going to be getting noisy and loud here pretty soon. You guys have an awesome performance concert series that's going to be starting here just this month.
Yes, so the Merriman's Playhouse at the Rachlin Murphy Museum of Art is a jazz series we do every summer. Once a month we have performances from amazing jazz groups around the country and sometimes around the world.
Oh, wow.
All put together by Stephen and Mary Merriman, who are wonderful humans and the place to go for jazz in the city.
Yeah.
So our first concert is actually May 8th.
Okay.
It starts at 5:30, goes to 7:30. These are always free events.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
And family friendly, right?
Very family friendly.
Good.
Love seeing the littles running around in the grass.
Yeah.
They all take place outside.
That's good to know.
Which, given the weather is getting a lot nicer, is a very pleasant experience.
So maybe like bring your lawn chair or a blanket, something to sit on.
Definitely. Get comfy, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about the outdoor space.
Yes,
Definitely.
Definitely.
That's fresh and new for you guys. What does that look like? What does it feel like when people are going to be out there this year?
So I jokingly call it the back porch of the museum, but it is actually officially the Heiler Family Terrace.
Okay.
And it's this amazing patio that we set up with the group is in one section, the audience is in the other. There's a little hill that folks can sit on. Again, bring your own lawn chairs, bring your own kind of picnic blanket, and just really get comfortable. Bring your friends, bring your family. It's a really casual, really fun atmosphere out in the beautiful Charles B. Hayes Family Sculpture Park.
It is such a beautiful view over here too, right?
Yes.
I mean, absolutely. And I love that you can bring the family to this, but I would say almost more importantly, or important as well, is the museum will be open during that.
Yes. So the museum is open until 7:30 every Thursday night. And so when we have these jazz performances, we really encourage folks to come in during a break or if they need a break. We have a selected work of art for each performance. So there's a way to kind of let the music influence your appreciation of the artwork and vice versa. So each one is different every month. We also, this is our 10th year of doing this program with Stephen and Mary.
Fantastic.
So it's
what a great partnership.
Exactly. Again, wonderful humans, great members of the community, and really amazing champions of jazz and the arts in general. So we're doing a little bit of a celebratory kind of
vibe, if you will.
Yes.
Okay.
So a couple special things we have going on. We will have refreshments obviously available for purchase from Ivan's Cafe, our cafe.
Great.
So you can get sandwiches, caffeinated beverage, things like that. We are
nice.
also working with Perry Vine, and they make amazing meads and wines. And the really cool thing is they are making a specific wine for the series.
Oh my gosh.
So we're very excited about that.
Fantastic.
You can buy it by the glass or the bottle. So if you have a group of friends, it's different cut. It's not a tailgate. So that's one thing. And then Omama's is we're working with them, and they're creating special small charcuterie plates that you can purchase.
Oh, I love that.
So you don't have to bring anything but your lovely self and maybe a picnic blanket, and you can pick up dinner and snacks and drinks and just have a really amazing time.
I love it. I love it. What a great opportunity that's free here, right, in our community.
Definitely.
You know, you guys have been open just over a year now. And you guys did this last year here in this space too. Tell us more about that. Like, what did that look like? What did it feel like to have people come into this space?
It's amazing. Every time, just seeing people's response to coming into the space, being able to, like I said, use kind of our backyard, which is the sculpture park. It's 9 acres, so it's a pretty nice backyard. Dozens and dozens of sculptures. So just seeing people kind of really settle in and treat this museum and the sculpture park like it's their museum and their sculpture park. And so we really want folks to feel a sense of kind of connection and ownership to this museum.
I love that, absolutely. And I know one of the questions that we had when we first talked to you guys, when I first talked last year, was a reminder that this museum is open for all. It is not limited to just Notre Dame students and staff. This is really a welcoming environment for everyone.
It is, and we free admission at all times. We have a ton of programs happening all the time for all ages, adults, young people, everybody in between. All those are available on our website. We have an amazing events calendar.
Oh, great.
And all of those are also free. So we don't want anyone to feel that there are any barriers. We truly believe that everyone belongs here. And we love seeing familiar faces, and we love seeing new faces.
That's great. Now, are there any events that people might have to register ahead of time for?
There are a handful, some that are kind of multiple sessions, but again, all that information is on our website. We try to make it as easy as possible for folks.
I love it. And I know you guys have other stuff that's going on this year too.
Yes.
museum tours are fantastic.
Yes.
I love having a guided tour
Yes.
because I can go through very quickly, or I can take my time and take 4 hours.
Yep.
What does a guided tour look like?
So there's a statistic in the museum field where the average visitor takes about 13 seconds looking at a work of art.
Really?
Yes, which is, you might as well be on roller skates at that point.
Okay.
So we try to slow things down. We try to have conversations with the group, answer questions, ask questions. So it's really much more of like you are touring or walking through a museum with your friends than it is like a tour guide standing up and telling you exactly what you should think. Good. So we try to make those, again, warm, welcoming, casual kind of experiences, but also fun and informative and kind of hopefully eye-opening to a lot of people.
And we're one of yours and my favorite spaces here, right?
Yes,
this is one of our favorite, and mine's my favorite is on the wall over there. It's so bright, it's so colorful. You guys have always done just a phenomenal job with how all the art is displayed in here too, and of course the rotating galleries that come and go too. Okay, there's other stuff that's happening as well. Story time. Is that for kids?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think the adults that come with the kids also get a lot out of it. I'm just going to be honest. So this is a partnership we've had with the St. Joseph County Public Library for several years now. And so a children's librarian comes in, and we read stories and sing songs and do hand games. And then we go into the galleries and we look at a work of art. And then we go into our studios and we make a work of art. And it's all thematic based. It's all about visual literacy and verbal literacy. And it's just a really fun way for families to be together. It's not just the kids listening to us and interacting with us. The parents and the families and the grandparents get involved too. So it's one of my favorite programs. And it's just one Saturday a month from 1 to 2, again, free.
Check the calendar.
Yep. Definitely.
Okay. And you guys do you have studios here?
We do have studios, and a lot of our programs integrate art making in them. So a family day or a workshop, there's a lot of hands-on. We try to give people opportunities to kind of physically kind of integrate those ideas or inspirations they got in the galleries into their own works.
And even just starting with the summer series, having the performances out there is a great way to open it up to your family, bring them in, show them that the museum is something that not everybody can touch, but everyone can see, right?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. But come on in and see what you guys have to offer here.
Yes.
There's so much to explore here. I love that. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
I don't think so. We just love to see everybody spend their summer at the Racklin Murphy Museum.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you guys know where to find it. Check out the website, get the details on the event calendar, and everything's free, so you don't have a reason not to come. We'll see you here.